10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the MDL LAN. We've got OG up against EG now in what I believe is Group B's ranked game. So, EG beat VG, I think, and OG beat LGD. I don't know. It happened 2 in the morning. I was sleeping. Okay, here now. These guys are playing against. I'm a pickle. John Rascal. Andy, how are you?
Radiant team, ban.
Absolutely, this is a grudge match. There was some serious banter before game in the lobby chat. I believe, what was it? Oh, it was, yeah. Mostly, I believe, teasy with spelling mistakes. But S4, I will drop you if I see you in real life. And S4 is saying, I will in 3 seconds. Then the game began, so we'll see if indeed F4 is able to drop Arteezy. The two of them will be meeting later at the bar. And the draft underway. So far, the two bans, SK taken out by OG, Drow Ranger taken out by EG. I mean, EG, OG, do you think we'll see quite a different draft from what we were seeing from the sideline MVP? Are we going to see SD Lunas? Are we going to see them all? Is it going to be similar stuff, or could we see something different here?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Outworld Devourer.
Dire team.
Beastmaster.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Absolutely, yes. I think it's earlier. I definitely Beastmaster. I think I've seen that already this LAN. But yeah, I said John opening. Yeah, it was game 3, wasn't it? I think. Hello? We'll get game 2 or 3. What then? Yeah. Oh boy.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
I think it was EG that played it in last series because it was Samil, OD, and Chris Oracle. So I think VG might have as well done it, but definitely EG played those two heroes last series. But yeah.
Reserve time.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's very similar in terms of each team could very much have come with vice versa's draft. I mean, maybe more tennis, obviously would ban out the Raiders, like that EG's been run. They're kind of against the OD as well. EG now with the Axe ban. And we'll see what OG wanted to return. A lot of obviously strong guys that we were seeing in the newbie MVP games speaking out. Out of time, pretty much in a 5 ban every game. The Axe and Kardel, SK, they're pretty much all at the top of the meta at the moment.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Absolutely. Yeah. As we've seen. And I mean, is there anything you can expect EG to pick up that, fits from having flying vision for fights, to avoid fights? I guess there may have been obviously the Tinker, and that is going to be taken away. And Bat as well, yeah, which they've already banned, yeah. So, understandable. No. Yeah, he does everything. Yeah.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Omni-Knight.
Radiant team.
Yes, we saw Crit Omni earlier today. They did run it. I think it was in the series against Vito. I think he may have played that game too, and they played the Crit Oracle in game 3. Both games, of course, which they did win. I believe they lost this game to Vita Gaming. So, yeah.
5 seconds.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was real mess. Yeah, you're right. The game where they kind of just lost era, and then suddenly we were moving around the map, getting off the and then up, and it was a bit all over the place, which I guess could obviously be expected performance-wise from a team, like EG. I mean, even OG themselves, new teams used to playing each other with each other in specific 5-man on LAN. So there are going to be mistakes being made, which we've kind of already seen in the new series. Mistakes made there. Yeah.
Earth Spirit.
Ooh. Nice. This is, there was kind of a phase where, I mean, it's liquid. Where there was a phase where they just weren't picking him an Earth Spirit anymore. So it's nice to see that OG, they now in this lineup, they find place and they feel that it's a great game for him. And I guess already, what you're looking at the fact there's an IO and an Omni-Knight, 2 backliners that good Earth Spirit play, which come out with, can cause loads of issues for.
Reserve time.
Yeah. Yep.
Phantom Assassin.
Oh.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And if you're playing PA, you couldn't really ask for 2 better supports to be picking you up than an Iron and Om. They can just do so much for the hero.
Reserve time. 10 seconds remaining.
Naga Siren.
I mean, I'm looking. I think Zar. What have we seen it? So I guess. Yeah. No, sorry. Zar, we're still looking for some males hero. A lot of his heroes have been taken out. We've seen the OD, the Tinker. I believe it was him playing Razor today. So what some does for. I mean, anything that kind of comes to mind. You've seen OG now picking up this nice siren. It's going to be a nice siren. You know that for sure.
Remaining.
The male Storm Spirit.
Reserve time.
Yeah. You know what I would love to see? I'd love to see some Magnus.
Radiant team, ban.
That would be the dream. Or hang on. Well, another hero that is still here, the male players having Timbersaws there. This,
10
they're
seconds
not
remaining. 5
Yep.
seconds
Yeah.
remaining. Radiant team.
An OG, yeah, they're on the same wavelength.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
That's a bit, yeah. On no time,
Reserve
on a
time.
Outworld Floracle
5 seconds
and
remaining.
Jarek's a spirit. Still S4 zero.
Earth.
Let's go with the oh, is that an S4 shaker?
Fire team pick.
That is. Oh boy.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Oh man. Oh. I mean, what?
10 seconds.
It does look good. I mean, maybe you've got something big to here. I mean, as we said, oh, there's a low druid. Okay. Wow.
Ten seconds
Alright,
remaining.
interesting pick indeed from EG. And overall, I mean, as you said before, that pick, you like what Ode were doing. Do you still favour just Ode's lineup the match? Yeah.
The issue. I thought the system would go to obviously. I'm actually at 50.
That's exactly what we like to hear as we get ourselves into this series. EG versus OG. Best of 3, of course, up in the winners bracket of Group B. We'll see how it plays out. And of course, lanes looking to be Arteezy, safe lane P8. Samael on the mid lane Druid. And your offlaner Universe again on that core. Signature Beastmaster. Zaya this time at Omni Knight, and Crit will be on his Zaya. So I believe it was definitely Crit on Omni. You've got an idea, and you're going to want to let Crit have it. Absolutely excellent stand player over on the side. GS4 he's on the shaker. I'm giving it a little bit of a moment from Arteezy. I mean, they did tell each other they wanted to drop them, and they're certainly giving them some now.
30 seconds to battle.
Stop! Arteezy there, dropping something else other than S4, and the ruffle is called. And elsewhere on the side of OG, Anna, their new boy, the star player that they're looking to bring into their lineup and to foster like they did with Miracle. We'll see how it works out for him on the OD. Jerax, Spirit for him, Fly on the Oracle, and that of course leaves No Tail on the safe lane. I mean, one thing I'm going to be interested in looking at, Andy, is obviously with Anna, new player, we're not used to seeing him in these kind of 1v1 mids with obviously like some, because he just hasn't been able to show us his performance on LAN against some of his top tier mids. How's this going to go? OD versus Lone Druid.
That is really all for. I think that the is it just heroes to be a little frustrating. The game do you just much at once. And it would has light, but gets more down to play than anything else.
What do you think about this as well? Bottom lane, going tri-lane versus tri-lane. Zai and Crit teaming up with Universe to go head-to-head with G safe lane, giving RTZ to battle it out 1v1 man-to-man against Estel's Earthshaker.
So, experience. He might not farm amazingly, but he should get some all cannons. But I think for these, I want to know not to start. One items. They look right control with the map. Okay, just silly it. Go through it. Pressure them as much as can. Push the waves. Do that just to prevent getting their target off ground. Dude.
We can see that OG's prepared for the pressure. You've got what? It started out with 8 tangos on Nota. Maybe trying to go for a bit of a go, eyeing towards Zai. As we can see the self-sustain between these two supports is a pretty insane amount, so it's going to be hard to do anything about EG's aggressive free hit. And as you said, the S4 at the moment, certainly finding a bit of CS. That's easy still on top, but as you mentioned, Earthshaker going to have a pretty nice time. Mid lane, the matchup, Anna OD versus Samael. LD 6 for 1 against the 10 for 4. So Samael, as you said, 2 heroes are better than 1, and he does have the edge in this lane at the moment.
It's kind of easier now. So, really careful on this one. And it easily die because likely rotate, sucking out. You're not like so you need to make sure okay on your own.
And because really, oh, bottom lane, a bit of a go onto no count. Got the illusions out, immediately cleared though by the Axis and the purification. But as we can see, Nota just having to be very careful, and straight up the numbers don't lie across the board. Top 3 at the moment, all the cores of EG. So certainly finding more across the map in this laning stage.
Yeah, do it a lot. They're getting is it don't the try and that it's mentioned too hard radiance.
No.
Well, Zai bouncing over. He's got the back of a crit. In fact, he's going to go for a bit of a chase down onto Jarek. Jarek's taking a lot of heavy damage here. There's a level 1 purification if Zai can get him range, but a quick hold back from Fly. I mean, Zai can't quite chase down Jarek as they kind of taunt each other. Hello. Yeah, just one little bit of a slow and he would have been in range. Because he tension's very high across all of the lanes at the moment. As the lane still continues to go the way of Samael, Jarek just goes for a quick and easy way back to base with the self-deny.
Winning. Is one of those routes.
And that could be, he doesn't have an Astral. Samael is going to die this. There's a south from Anna. Samael is going all in on this kill. Has to be careful though, because Jarek has turned, but Samael may have been off more than he can chew. He'll bring the bear back. Oh, it's the root though, and the backup from Crit's going to mean that Samael can get out. What a lucky little boy.
Yep,
and he's good.
Oh. Again. It's a really nice play there from the OD. He did. Yeah, maybe.
But now, as you can see, just with that bit of a play, loss of attention towards mid lane. Jarek's again got low, so ends up having to send himself back to base, the suicide away. He's looking for a bit of a wraparound here. Want to do something about Anna? In fact, Zai just waltzing straight past the tier 1 TP is on its way in from Jarek's, and now also from No-Tail. They're going to look to try and turn this one around. Jarek looking for the line. Can he find it? Smail being forced back. Going to take it. One more touchdown onto the lone. Will find the kill. Jarek's oversteps the mark. The miss is crit, but the rest of the side of which able to find Zai as well in the mid lane. OG reacting to EG's pressure in the mid lane, coming out on top with 2 clean kills.
And now, talking about this, we have so much here. Just not again. The pretty much a Yeah. Mid match there, just stop.
Dire's middle tower is
While still one down though, Universe continues to get more space at the bottom up easy. You know, he's always had the presence of S4, but it's not done a lot in terms of slowing him down. Again, good left, good fight. He had it very low off, he must have, yeah, thrown his life away in that fight. Yeah, he's got the resummon instant. In fact, top that. Okay, he jumps in. Quick purification from Zai. And they'll be down upon him. Varus going to look to try and turn this though. Get the stun onto Zai. No point in repel at the moment. So Zai, he's only got a purification, the ability to run the slow, helping him out a little bit. Yeah, Astral set up. There's no TP coming out from EG. So it looks like they're about to let go. Astral down burst was more than enough. And OG themselves another kill on this time. Did lose S4's life for it though.
It's really see how badly with all 3 lanes. In fact, you know, the start hyper than each kills.
Yeah, Jarek's perfect placement, jumped in back up, is makes way, Psyche not dizzy like he can with a purification and RT. Spike jumps in onto Jarek's, but the nuke, the purified flames from Flame takes down Artur. Jarek's still he's going to look for the juice, he's Duke of his life, they're going to roll, but to the backside from Universe brings down the Rocky Man. There will be a 1-for-1, but he losing Artesian P.
Strange, he attacked a creep for a second, like he quite crit, blinked into go after Jarek's. Or got backed off the way and hit wood, and they would have gotten a kill. This mid and really either way, then it happens. They create level this playing OG's getting everything they want on the early tails. Battling that here. He's got his arc. You know, he's got the increased transform. He's got EG are doing a lot. Meant thing. You need to go.
Invisibility.
But in they've already.
And this is well flight as an vision. And at the moment, keep an eye for it. So Male has backed away from the lane, just clear some camp. They've got S4 coming across as well, and Echo is at the So if I can chance for S4 to get himself nice and deep, and can certainly go for a bit of a play, and S4 he wants to do it. He wants to do it down bottom with the reveal of the Universe is the target, but Universe already backing up. They're gonna have Jarek's and S4 hiding in the jungle. But they won't find the opportunity to come bottom. Turning towards mid, gets spotted out by the ward, closing the gap with the Invis rune, getting the vision of the team, staying outside of the tower. Now he'll go in, Anna, moving the crit, get himself up to the high ground. He's got the backup of Universe, the rest of OG thinking about doing some, but it's a little bit too deep for them. Just avoiding OG's movement very nicely and essentially just wasting the time of S4.
I mean, yeah. Gosh, I did a little bit more, but he's sick, and he's got a soul rep. So it's not expecting to really lane against that.
Yeah.
Too much damage. He didn't even buy a thick check. Weird. This game of things is pretty much to get a thing at, you know, 20 minutes if you can, and get some nicely placed echoes. OG into being a spot. One thing that we need to talk about is the timing of a hero advantage. That's when she becomes. We have a team which as for the she can just go straight greed, you know, go for the Deso or Deso Asher until he decides he wants to go for it. And he's to hit the peak a lot faster. I think either junction. So they just those early fights and just it's the fact that damage so can Hell is gonna do kind of feel like they should maybe they want 6. Don't that's playing the fire on his against G.
And the top lane OG are the ones that seem to be a bit more proactive during this early stages. Yes, they do have eyes on Arteezy. For the moment, top Jarek's fight. And S4 in neighborhood, still with the Echo at the ready. They need a fish or something to set up to allow Jarek's to roll in S4. Moving forward, but Arteezy keeps himself back this time.
Yep.
EG themselves. Yeah, and EG, they came into the jungle, maybe seeing if they can find No Tail, because No Tail's been clearing camps, and as we said earlier, the Naga Siren is going to be an issue. If they can't do anything about it, so they're just going to find No Tail there, but top lane, that's where the action's happening. Arteezy getting incredibly thrown again. Purifying Flames from Fly, just nuke him down. Thanks to Purification, but Fly just finding these kills on Arteezy, at this stage. The backups are there at the time, as I get repelled. You damage is too much for a PA to stand.
I mean, deal. That is such a number to pretty much just flat phase. Because not use medical bursts. Like picking on fix that problem. I just knew they were there too because that death is very sick.
Oh. Get a Fisher, don't have the tools to go back in and look for a second one, especially with Zara. And I mean, as you said, this is hurting Arteezy a lot. You can see on the network, he's slightly falling behind. It's still very, very close amongst these cores both sides. Samel now has that Midas complete on the bear. Oh, has he gone the double Midas?
Yeah.
Alrighty, the double Midas strat. Something, I was watching the old Donga stream the other day, and he could say himself, double Midas is not good. So we'll see if someone can make it good, but Bulldog himself was not a believer in the double Midas. We'll see how it works out this game.
I think the reason why he considers it good is you're not looking at look to really fight with here.
And top lane they were looking for. We'll watch this bottom lane. He's going to be down. There was a bit of a turn around here. They took down the Shaker and a bit of teachers all around. There's actions happening both bottom and top. Now the sweep from No Tail, looking to disengage as you just kick across to find something with the rook, but No Tail out of large top lane being down. Maybe even more, Anna. Open the drums. Gonna click on to Arteezy. So lots of action go up top and bottom of the map. Use S4 Shaker, but they find 2 kills for it. OG.
A favorable trade. I don't know. They can free.
Oh, great.
It's fine. Maybe
not fine. Perfect timing from S4 with that Fisher. He only just came in. Zai, gonna repel Arteezy, trying to let him go up in a ham. S4 full low, the trust will be popped by Anna. Arteezy is gonna continue to jump across. They move back. Arteezy got caught out by the nukes. The ult drop by Anna. He take down another. Zai has got the backup universe. But again, it's a nicely coordinated fight from OG. So we use the bear, Savage Roar to try to push OG back. And it looks like it will stop from anything more from the fight. But yeah, at this point, OG just playing that little bit smoother as a team.
I feel universe could be in the spot if they want to try to go for some form of life. It's technically granted, the ways for that really just think hell on the if it's only level repel, it's 8 seconds.
Ooh.
Decent, but enough.
And look at this as well. OG top. Arteezy, yeah, and he doesn't, so good news for Artor. He heads towards mid instead. The nice potentially from AEG. They've got University way, has the Roar available. They want to make something happen. If catch out of a Roar, he's been in a lot of trouble. OG's still over the smoke, are going to be back towards mid lane. So again, we could see another pretty heavy clash in this mid by the tier 1 of OG. We'll see how EG want to move in. The Illusion already coming through Dapper as well. Let's see what OG's response into the Roar. Coming out with the save from Fly is there. S4 drops out the ult. And sorry, Jerix's ult was through. The Fisher from Roar is what holds EG back. And EG, they can't get the kill. And healed back up to full by Fly's play on the Oracle. EG are still hanging around, still looking for an opening. They try for a curry, not quite got the damage to deal with it. Looking for Jerix. That's easy. Is he going to jump in on this one? If they can find a route, but it's not going to be the case. And we're just seeing here how well S4 as well, pretty much crit Fly and sorry, not crit anymore, Jerix, Fly and S4 are playing as supports to just keep their cores alive.
I mean, a lot of this is just OG knew what EG wanted to do with their heroes, just wanted to get right with their talent. But it is a study of OG.
Oh. Jack, stun onto 2, onto Samel, S4, he's coming across, he's got an echo, but already the call out is there. Crit will get the save onto Samael. We'll go for a little bit of a chase down onto the bet. I don't know if Crit can play as well. He hasn't really got anything to tether across to, so Crit should be a freebie for the side of OG. As he comes back in, OG punish him hard. So again, 10 for free.
Right,
Kill's certainly going the way of OG.
What needs to happen is... Oh, so that's going to help. But our fighter, where they can take life, because he needs enough damage to boost the hero down. He doesn't have that amount of PS to be able to just fight and bullets with the not gonna get like there's just stuff fight because he's gonna forward and then the rest of the team is gonna get injured. And whoever he's on is gonna get either prison, false strong, whatever. And he's sitting there wait, what do I do? Pretty much bit story. So it's a very difficult OD or either him and he with the repel. He's simply the only person who can close the gap.
The moment, just putting the pressure on the lanes. We've seen him kind of come across a few times trying to look to fight. He's very much playing his own game at the moment. Just looking to get those levels up on the Necro book, put a pressure on the lanes, trying to, you know, maybe shut down the area that No-Tail feels safe in farming in. But we can see No-Tail looking very, very good for himself. 17 minutes in, just a couple of 100 gold away from having the completed Radiance. And of course out of timing, which is going to be a little bit quicker than Samael. He's got the K towards the Relic, so it's certainly going to be out first for No-Tail. But then there will be a point where there's Radiance double Midas against one Radiance from top lane. Anna getting up on, he can't live through that. Anna came out very far on his own, maybe relying a little too much, expecting to get out of there with that Invis rune. But had the damage, EG, and a free OD kill. I mean, that's pretty huge for them.
Yeah, and they're going to go for the reload here. Want fly?
Well, they should be able to get it. Crits from Artor.
5v1.
That's insane amounts of DS.
Oh, no. Sorry, it's only like 4. Yeah, the Radiant not done on No-Tail. They're going to lose Roten, which is a bit hope.
It looks like they're TPing over. He has got a song available. What an X-Slam. They could go some kind of big play here. Jarrett's already playing around the pit. They
wait
could
for the
try.
Shakers, though. Blink there is not going to hit. So it's like a trigger. I think they're just going to let it go.
But quite enough coming into place for Odin. And so EG finding another kill top. And Fly as well in the jungle. Getting that Aegis onto RTZ. A huge bit of momentum for them. Coming off the back of that. So we can see the difference. It's been up and down, but now it's starting to go back where E's part and RTZ in a better position. Samael continue to farm. And matches that. He got done. That's the Relic done. Okay. Relic and halfway through the recipe of Radiance. So only pretty much a minute after No-Tail's own Radiance. And then it's the Radiance double Midas. So LD is going to have money coming out. Izos and the Bears as well. There's going to be gold everywhere for Smack.
Yeah, this is. It looks like it's gonna pay off, and I because of the fucking.
Getting caught out here. And comes in with the slam crit falling low. They will find the IO kill, but it ends up feeding a second to RT. That is, the mistakes, as we said, you know, at the start of the series. Teams coming together on lands, and that is a painful one. And EG very nicely punishing it. They lose an IO, but getting RTZ involved in kills. Top of the phase there, so he's now got 2.5k gold. He's starting to get scarier and scarier because the OG coming across. They want to try and do something here. RTZ jumping in, has been repelled up. He's going to go for the TP out. They don't have the damage or a way to hold him back. They'll take the kill onto the Omni. You had No-Tail coming in with a song, trying to do something about RTZ's escape, but it wasn't there in time. So they lose Omni, but RTZ gets out. He gets away with it all scot-free.
Oh, for you.
Yeah. And look at this. Roar onto Anna. RTZ comes in. He's going to throw involvement. Another kill. There'll be an Astral to buy some time for the OD Fisher coming out. They'll actually get the kill on the crit. Anna turns around. He pops the Aegis. Anna's going to be able to walk this one off and actually lives through it all. Jarex was able to play with Universe on the back lines of this. RTZ still hanging around, comes back in, but No-Tail pops the visions out. They play around it. Anna puts No Tail in the Astral.
Samael
They punish Arteezy's hunger, and they're not quite done. Samael walking around on negative HP. He got as well. Easiest triple kill of Anna's life. As EG just throwing heroes at the OD, and Anna just eats them up.
The whole team low. They were another decided. I get cool. If you the end of now on just see the act. So talk.
The universe is going to try for Anna, but Anna, he's got the backup of S4. S4 does tap Echo Slam, and Anna just turns around and punches into Universe. RTZ jumps in for the Echo. When S4 comes out, not going to be enough for those. There with the purification onto Universe. RTZ repelled up towards S4. He's held back by the net, though. Careful how he commits time. RTZ may have learned his lesson, and he's not going to go and try and jump for the kill. Crit only just getting himself alive, but EG keep everyone alive here, but they aren't able to find that kill without initiation. As pretty much both teams just there, ready to return fire. I mean, maybe, I don't know whether they were coming in with a song, maybe he was scared of No Tail turning it around.
I mean, I want to
yeah. Oh. Samael?
Yeah.
Well, he's not unlikely to get himself out of this one. Bit of a misplacement.
Right up. Well, I should fight, and the rest of the team is not on the stage. It's very awkward. And that's the issue of the Titus is definitely don't for no reason. Considering the fact that spots since Radiant the duck is already it's 1,000 goes off that and
mid lane, yeah. Jerax playing with IO and OG. Putting the pressure onto the bottom lane with a man, the 2 men down of course at the moment on EG. Hard for them to do anything to stop it. They'll pick up a jam on Zan. Blink Dagger now though on fly, and we've seen him already with some pretty godly save. We can expect more big players coming out from the Oracle. And 18-7 network graph in favour of OG. Only by 3k though, and certainly EG have got the potential to turn this around and regain control, but at the moment OG just coming off the back of a few clear plays.
Really tried to select their lane phase, they're winning 3 lanes, and then just walking on it because the nature of OG. Eventually, it just all these fights that normally would favor a team with a just playing and so a little bit from my EG and get as good as should have, and then hour ago he's died for get like where the enemy only does match with having an enemy you much net, but really should be just the jitter.
And do you feel this is just absolutely necessary for Arteezy to get that BKB? Just not solely relying on it to be there with the repels?
Yeah. I will put it on Smith or if able to have so on with
yeah.
Like big thing. Or you repel it get 22 first gun community.
And I guess at the moment, yeah, pretty much against OG's lineup, Magic Community, it's a lot. It's a quick game.
That's so can you our especially considering like
he has ordered himself back in a way. He healed himself enough, does a lot. There's a big buff fire. That final heal, no, it's not going to be enough. As the crits were too much. Marty's taking down Flight, and it's coming. Alright. Easy kills for Anna. Simply pops the hole onto 2 and bottom lane, Samael. He could be in trouble. OG's chasing him down. Oh no, I couldn't quite get the net there, but forward. He's going to find it. They're closing in onto Samael. Fisher's there. They surround the big old bear. He continues to try and run and hide. The armor's not enough. And Anna makes herself present for another kill. Oh my goodness. OG hitting very hard up and down the map. And somehow Anna's finding himself in all the right places. He's 13-1-2 on the OD. He's hitting 15k. He's 4k, sorry, more like 3k ahead of Sumail's Lone Druid that's graded and double Midas in net worth. And Anna's just been doing so much on this OD.
Yeah.
A quick relocate.
Yeah.
I mean, this is obviously something that you have to be careful of. You know, EG with the vision game can't, you know, once that relocate and brawls online, solo supports are always going to get picked off like that. But again, it's always slightly risky for EG those plays because as we've seen, sometimes OG been kind of running around with a bit of a bait, and there's players back up to turn them around. EG just finding everything they can, just keeping themselves in the game at the moment. RTZ farming up the Ancients, working on his next item on top of the BKB. I mean, what does RT get next? Does he go straight for a bash or anything else on the pier?
Yeah, they additional lot. I think the biggest issue. Things like MKB, if you really deal with the Naga, that's it. You need to worry about butterfly and bash or into it. They're going to be the. Really, like, for me is. She had getting picked up so much and engagement. Don't probably when you're on your team, you're the ones who are getting the proper rights. Had vision. Teams are not put around properly or.
And this smoke handy. S4 leading the way. Universe is there. He's going to blink out just in time. G can actually find it. Yes, S4 shot forward, has the Fisher. RTZ's been repelled. But she can't quite find catch. No, she's going to look for the Walker song. See if he can catch the stragglers. Right ahead into the very corner of the map. Universe is fine. Crit's off to the side as well, so they are able to. And G very nicely dodging O's attempt to find Cat.
That was good, Bill. I don't think, you know, even, you know, considering the fact that they have really good at the pick. Playing for a
Okay.
Adelaide. I think it's gonna be.
I believe I get the illusions. It's
Yeah.
as you said, it's a weird progression, and timing is not going to be there.
I can tell if you're not taking the this will help you far. I mean, your PSP is a pretty significant. You get organically. You mentioned the way. Our problem is you know, is what is that all clear. So get out through. It's also kind of the fact that you by building my
Jerax going in there, playing with Zai, and getting himself out, just toying with EG in the bottom lane. Now, OG, I want to fight here. You've got no tell. No song for 30 seconds though. So yeah, looks like they'll group up, stick together. Think about going in for this. Twastilla has the slam. EG are out of there. Just keeping to themselves, making sure that none of them get caught out at this stage. And Roshan is up, so we'll see if any team finds the chance to go in for the nice scan from EG. Spot out. OG coming across. Anna heading into the pit. They just want to try and work. Can OG go for this, or do they need to find a pick off before they do Rosh?
The next song.
Oh, Jerax jumps in onto two. The silent stun. S4 with the onto Sumail, he's gonna go down. Zai, can he actually play his way out? This has got the repel, but it's not gonna save him against the punches. Jerax comes through again. Anna is gone. Like Jerax with the absolutely fantastic setup to allow the rest of the team to come through, and with two down, they say screw Roche, we'll take a tier 2 first. Now they may head back into the pit. But Jerax's Earth Spirit, it never gets old, Andy.
The rest of the game, it's too much. They just target.
nothing you can do to stop this. Roshan's go down. Aegis probably to go into the pockets of Nana, who sits there very, very proudly. 3.2k gold in the bank. Him and Notel at the very top. Notel's been able to put the farm very nicely this game, keeping up with the star that has been. But 1-0 performance on Notel, played it very safely. Consistently find the areas on the map farm. And Universe, while they blink the Radiance, but from an illusion allowing their arrows to cloak in. The Fishers there from S4. Universe is on and out. And 24-9. OG regaining kind of what they had earlier. There was a bit of kind of the earlier stages of the game where they managed to show a bit of their colours. OG at this point, very quick to stand right back down. And this is looking to become a very hard game for EG.
That's kind of G because they not over engagement for even going to be a very slow and painful try to happen under that be one arm reason he's like a ramp and then get right up.
Still, well, just a couple hundred gold away from Battle Fury, and TZ will have that. But you know, as much as it has its merits, a game where you're being pushed back like this, as we said with the wave clear and such, it's not that massive item that's gonna you turn up teams necessarily. But OG may even be able to do something about this. He's walking past Ward. They know that RTZ is here. He's going to go for the T out. Nothing quite to stop him. No kind of Garrett's S4 ran quite close enough to do it. So he's out. Battlefuse picked up time though. Anna has the completed Shiva's guard done on the OD. So OG, I mean at this point with the ults online, they're very much in a position to push down lane and try and break high ground surely with the Aegis still on Anna.
Absolutely. Easily high. All of the is for they're pretty much center back 5G. Buckles. Yeah.
You need something big and spectacular on the defensive. You really do.
I mean, inside. Not.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
How they say the reap against the earlier has.
RTZ. Okay, he does have crit around with. Okay. S4. How does he play this one? The real Revan? Yeah, crit's got the save. Take out. So RTZ, he went out to Chris Sims, but almost certainly will.
Yeah.
As OG surround him.
Go for the
Fly and no-tail. I mean, prepare. Now we'll give him a light some bit, but Fly and no-tail. Take down their ex-member, and it's gone for good.
I think you need to now. They're going to have this. Is that? It's really annoying. It's kind of because the ultimate level.
It's easy with the battle strength. Looks to be indeed the basher now after the battle fury, but he's still got quite a way to go before he had it. They need more time, and the question is, are OG likely to give it to them? And the answer most definitely is no. As OG smoked up, ready to look for a pick. Switching across the jungle, they're going to spot RTZ out in the lane. He has got the backup of Zyper. I feel that's not be enough to keep this PA alive if OG coming in full force. Gan is there from OG, just seeing if any of EG are hanging around in that camp. TP back's going to be there. Zai trying to get out, but S4 with the Fisher. RTZ jumps in and is able to take down Flyer back lines, but Zai, he's going to go down. RTZ, can he get his way out of this one? He jumps across to No-Tail. He's looking for the Jukes, but S4 there with the Enchant Totem. They've got the control. RTZ pops the BKB. He's still on the retreat. He's going to go for the TP out. Can he make it? No! S4 with the totem to the backside. S4. Oh, man. Said he'll drop. That was certainly dropping it. No, not gonna happen. This can happen. GG, get themselves a kill. It's just feel like the first time in quite a while. Yeah. And Sombra are looking towards Universe. They found Samael here on the back, and what else to be said there? Yeah, Anna's ridiculously far ahead. And No-Tail as well. No-Tail is getting very far ahead. And EG, see if they got any final answers here as OG up to the high ground. Samael will buy back. I guess, yeah, he does have the bear summon, so he's got it out. Now, Anna! Oh, right, he goes in, he takes down Zai, and he goes back out. Alright. What can they do here? Linkers is popped, and a position's got it. He's jumping in, the roof's there, but the sword again from No-Tail, allowing OG to reset the fight. That issue, they're a bit of that. But, I mean, OG there, but they could happily wait that 1.5 minutes until that.
Yeah, that was.
Oh man.
Yeah. The same song game. So maybe communication, but really matter. Kill the OG. Kind of heck a couple. Just. I mean. Stay a little aisle.
What is he? I don't know why he's this far out. I think he wants to try and join OG. He's got no one. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
That's easy. Your request to join has been denied.
He's also not because
now with it's easy off for 60 seconds having at the least, so OG should have a good chance of maybe forcing out the buyback. I mean, for 3 gold, he's pretty much got enough for the E-Blade if that is indeed the plan to finish off on top of the Ghost Scepter next. So back to base as he try and get everything together to hold. I mean, on the plus side for EG, they haven't lost their tracks yet, but that could be about to shortly. Anna's got a sheepstick. Samael does have an secure ass for the defense, but it really is going to need to be quite a defense if OG come in heavy. Now S4, a clamp back available. 20 seconds until RTZ's back, so maybe they can hold on long enough. But okay, jumping in. Savage will to force them back, but Anna just punches him to the IOs down. Fisher onto Zai, Anna coming back in against Jax with the boulder smash, controlling the OD, allowing Anna to push into him, and they're not done yet. Jax moving in for more. Universe puts us away. Samael, and Universe caught out by the stun. Anna comes across. Universe is out. Samael as well, and GG is called. My goodness. Effectively, just a beatdown from OG as the game progressed. As EG really couldn't regain their footing. The draft wasn't quite enough to hold the strengths that OG ran into in the mid game.